Hey, Dwight Blackburn again. I was going to try to make a short video and show how I did my brakes on my train and using an air compressor. I wanted to make it as simple as possible without air tanks, regulators, or variable control regulators or anything. And I tried the tank one time, and it took too long to get the brakes on. When I put the brakes on, I want to stop. I don't want to wait until the train decides to stop. So I came up with this little system, so thought I would make a little short video and show you how I did it. Okay, I wanted to make it real simple and small, so I went to Lowe's. I found this box, and it was in the toolbox section, but they don't sell them anymore. So sometimes you can find one on the internet. Here's this is turning my brakes off and on. This bleeds the brakes down. And up here I have a pressure gauge to show me how much pressure I've got, or if they bled down all the way or not. On the front of my seat, got a switch. This is for brakes, and that's the horn, and that's the bell. But I don't have any way up here of bleeding the brakes, so I have to reach back here, which is arm length, and bleed the brakes from right here, which worked out real well. Now in here you can see all my junk, but this is a Via Air 90 air compressor I got off eBay. This is a switch, is a pressure switch made by Barksdale. It's called the Little General. And let's see, the switch number, you can see the switch number right there. It regulates the pressure, adjustable up to 150 psi. This switch is controlled by a relay here, and without all those wires in there, it's hard to see. So I built this one for another train, so this one might be a little easier to see. Here's the switches for the brakes, off and on, the bleed port. Back here you got your outlet that goes to the train brakes. Up here at the front you got your power lead coming into it, 12 volt DC. This lead will go, this is a power pressure line that will go to a gauge up front, so you can tell when you got pressure, like mine there. Over here now I got the Little General pressure switch is on order, so I have to wait on it to come in. And you can see here that the Via Air 90 is tucked in here pretty good, and this thing works under 12 volt positive connection. It's a positive controlled by the negative. So the power lead that comes in comes up here and goes straight to the pump. It goes to the positive lead to the pump. Now the negative lead is controlled by this switch through that relay and this pressure switch. So when I want the brakes on, I turn on this switch. I turn the switch on, the pressure goes to the pressure switch, goes through the pressure switch, goes to the coil, which has already been powered. You power one side of it with 12 volt DC. So the coil on this side gets a ground, and that closes the relay, and that sends a ground to the air compressor. So once the air compressor starts to run, this pressure switch will hit about 35 to 40 pounds, disconnect the ground, which disconnects the relay, shuts down the pump, and it will cycle back and forth through the pressure depending upon what you have this pressure set at and how many leaks you have in the system. So turn the switch on, sends the ground through the pressure switch to the coil on the relay, closes the relay, sends the power and sends the negative connection to the pump, which the pump already has a 12 volt on it through this wire. So that pump will run until it cycles back off. So I hope this makes a little sense and help you out without having to rig up a bunch of air tanks and regulators. Good luck. Thanks for watching.